Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. And as always, we give peace and salutations unto the elect. And now, Jake is the face of sex trafficking, pedophilia, and all of these perversions, which we know, all right, the elite do on a grander and larger scale. All right, now, if you haven't got the word, this dude, R. Kelly, has been, he's been charged and is facing 100 years. Now, that whole case, there was a lot within it, for years, even at the time, I was growing up. The dude had a relationship with Aaliyah that everyone cheered on. He told you age was nothing but a number, right? And we know, even in particular parts of the earth today, all right, because we're not here to defend the emotions of the world. We know in particular parts of the earth today, if you deal with a 16-year-old, it's not considered a crime. All right, but everything that, was involved in this case, some of it could have been real, some of it could have been an overreach. But overall, this dude, R. Kelly, this is what happens, when you make a deal with the devil. All right, as the elder Zahab said, okay, it always starts off, to seem as if it's in good graces, but it always ends, especially for you Israelites, with a shitty result, right? So this guy is not, we're not defending him as if he's some righteous man. All right. Of course, he made a covenant with death. All right. And this is the end result. All right. Whether he's being used for an agenda or whatever. All right. This is the end result. But look at what they put in the paper. Okay. R. Kelly, zoom in on it. You can look at it. R. Kelly branded worse than Epstein. Now, you all know who Epstein is, right? The guy with the island where all of these, a lot of celebrities, a lot of, politicians, even your boy, the Gates of Hell. All right. Bill, he denounced his, I shouldn't have hanged with Epstein because it came out, which they swept a lot of it under the rug, what they were doing on Epstein Island. And we know what they were doing. We know how they get down. All right. With, with children as young as, newborn. All right. Shit, newborn, 3-year-old, all sorts of things that they have going on. Okay. But, they sweep these things under the rug and then they call you conspiracy theories if you bring them out. But as you see here, R. Kelly is branded worse than Epstein as he faces 100 years for sex abuse. Now, there are particular devils who have done far worse. And again, when you start to make this argument, because our people hate one another. All right. They're the ones on social media making all of these memes. All right. About this guy, R. Kelly. They were the ones making all of the memes about Bill Cosby. But when it comes to the Catholic priest and all of these celebrities who get caught out there, all right, doing far worse, our people, they get silent. And why is that? That's because within the system of Edomite supremacy, okay, the jig is always supposed to be on Jake. Right? It's written within the system. And it had to be, some people can't express that that's why they're doing it. But that's what's written in the system of Edomite supremacy, that Jake be accused. Okay? I mean, you can have a guy like Floyd Mayweather have a perfect fight, but if he gets hit, that's the focus of the fight. If he gets stunned. Now, here it is, you're in a professional fight with a whole professional fighter, okay, who trains to use his hands as weapons, and you get hit by him, and somehow it's a joke. All right, as the scriptures say, this is the day they look for to get the sons of God in a low estate. But I want to know, how in the hell is this guy in a mansion, in a house, worse than a guy with an island? Could someone explain that to me? Now, we don't have to get into the ins or outs of what he did, or what he did in his house, what he did with the woman. Did he hog tie? I don't know how to hog tie people. That's what he said. I don't know. All right. But what we know about what these devils do, the Catholic Church, all of these institutions who are not being investigated openly, right? And it was funny. The dude Epstein, he was supposed to, go to trial and come out and then he just dies. All right. Remember at Penn State, Joe Paterno, he just died when they were getting ready to investigate. Did Sandusky get 100 years? Look up Jerry Sandusky. Do these Catholic priests that do far worse, how many years they get? So now what you see happening, what they're doing, they're making a dark face. You so-called Negroes are now the face of pedophilia, sex abuse, right? Which don't get it twisted. Our people do do these things, all right? Our people are wicked as hell. But who does it on a larger level? So R. Kelly is worse than Jeffrey Epstein. Have you all heard about that story? Was they tried to make it into some cute little island where, they flew some little girls in here? No, 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 no. It's far worse. Right? The R. Kelly is branded worse than Epstein. Do you see the mind fuckery with these devils, man? And see, they think that they're going to use this type of pseudoscience and wickedness to hide forever from their judgment and just due. God damn, boy, y'all, that was something else. See, they think they're going to manipulate their way out of true judgment. Because you face 1,000 years. This place is through. Now here it is. Okay, same crime, same courtroom, same judge, same criminal history. 1,300% difference in sentencing. All right, you have here Chase. All right, armed robbery at 19, no contest plea, one misdemeanor prior. Okay, and even if this whole thing with R. Kelly is a sham, because a lot of these court cases that they throw in your face, a lot of these things are enchantments. But we're just gonna say it's real for now. All right. And when we figure out, a lot of you think even that is true. When we figure out what's really going on in Babylon and the enchantments that were thrown before us, we're gonna be surprised. We're gonna need spiritual power, man. 2 years. So he got 2 years. All right. Same judge. Sherwood. Bauer. It's an interesting last name. Look up that family. Lamar, armed robbery at 21, no plea contest, one misdemeanor prior, 26 years. Okay? And this is why it says in the book of 2nd Esdras 11, the whole earth has thou not judged with truth, man, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. All right? The earth is going to be translated. Okay? Now, robbery is wicked, period. The law, statutes, and commandments tell you not to steal. So I'm not saying that Lamar is somehow righteous, but there's clearly skewed judgment here, and it's been going on forever. Revelation 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God and the power of his. And truth be told, in the 90s, R. Kelly told you age ain't nothing but a number and openly had a relationship with Aaliyah. And you all clapped it on. Right? Who was she, about 14, 15? He and other men had relationships with her, right? And that's what they use against us, you know. The fact that we say in the ancient world women were given into marry younger. But then when you go into the ancient Kemet customs, the ancient, all of the ancient world women were married off younger. Look it up. Even unto this, that right now, you can go to particular parts of the world and a woman is legal at age 16. So the age group of the women R. Kelly was dealing with is not the issue overall in the grand scheme of things. But if he did what they said he did, I mean, damn. Okay, but worse than Epstein? So what he did in that house, he didn't let me eat. Hey man, you go back to the ancient world and see the punishments that were put on women. In the biblical day. I'm talking about according to the biblical law, you know? Which this dude R. Kelly is wicked. I'm not saying this is some righteous, king, like what he did. No, but I mean, the truth be told, right? But this devil, I'm talking about, does it on an even larger level. And some of your favorite celebrities used to visit that island, and that's just swept under the rug. Now R. Kelly's worse than him. Now has come salvation and the strength of and strength in the kingdom of our God and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before God day and night. Verse 10 in the NLT. Then I heard a loud voice shouting across the heavens, it has come at last, salvation, which Esau is the end of the world, and the kingdom of God and the authority of his anointed, which, Lord willing, we're joint heirs. For the accuser of our brothers and sisters has been thrown down to earth. Right? With all of the people who are coming out against this juice and have valid stories, they put some goddamn Nicki Minaj as the face of the source of information. Get out of here, man. There's Edomites are coming all the way out with this. They step over them to get a tweet from this nigga. A complete monster. And how many? And look how many. Look what will people say? So you're against this injection, but you're not against butt injection. A complete psyop fuckery. Get out of here. Now everybody's staying with Nick. Get out of here, man. These are all enchantments. This devil is too much, man. Not that within the core argument, all right, there weren't some things that made sense, but come on, man. Her? You nigga? That's all right, man. This devil is something else. For the accuser of our brothers and sisters has been thrown down to earth, the one who accuses them before our God day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto the death, man. And we know that word accuser. We end it off. The word accuser is categorial. Category. He's put you in a category to where through pseudoscience he can make you the face of everything negative. using the media, manipulation, enchantments. And remember, some months ago, like, it started to come out on your boy Creepy Joe, and immediately polite, which could very well be an enchantment. But either way it goes, it's all judgment of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Because let's say it's all fake. The fact that you're being used for this agenda is judgment. You don't even have your own soul. You're being used as a pawn in the devil's plan. So we take it either way. Because a lot of this stuff is fake that Esau does. All right? And he particular jakes that are a part of his order, they're used as distractions. But it could be real too. But hey, you got to know what's going on, man. All right, this is serious. This is some serious. It ain't no regular witchcraft going on. It's serious witchcraft. The Accuser. All right, hold up. For election, for public debating, for buying and selling, all kinds of business. I think I clicked on the wrong one. Accuser. It's funny how they be moving a lot of this stuff around. It's accuser, to accuse, before judge, to make an accusation. So he's put you in a category as a thug, as a savage. He's made you the face of what he really is. Anyway, shalom.